cumin seeds, see CU, is after coriander, CO.
Really?
Yes.
So yes, this week we start the video with something a bit different. Andrew's relabeling and re-jarring all our spices, etc.
And
I'm
also,
doing a marvellous job
well,
of it.
I got the label because this, I wrote on them, but they do rub off. So I've got some labels written on there. Hopefully our sticky mitts won't rub these off.
Yes, true. And I'll show you what I've been doing. I'm here this morning with Luke and Sarah again, and the secret's out. Yeah, so as you know, we're still continuing with the arch. So if you want to see more shenanigans about arch building, watch their channel and yeah, see how it goes. Weird. Hello, welcome to get some sunshine. Welcome to another video. This week we are joined by Rachael, who's healing well, and Luke, who's keeps beating himself up, falling off bikes and things. We're going to cap the water mine. So in here somewhere are concrete beams. We're going to try and dig them out, carry them down to the mine, and yeah, make a start. So this is the state of things now. We've topped it up. We're not far from the top now. Yeah, it's looking
green, my lord.
It's looking pretty grim at the minute. We knew it would. Look, you can only just make out the second step. It's very green. There's mosquitoes, lots of horrible stuff going on. But we've tried to tie these up. We've had a huge wind today. It's blown them over a bit, but they're fine. That's some of it's drying out, some of it's looking better. So that's sort of getting there. The rest of it, yeah, needs a bit of time. As you can see here, now all the dead bits that were in the sand, etc., from the old sand that we've reused is floating. The air pipe's obviously floating because we've got bubbles going on. And tried to shade it a bit, but it's going to go green. When the plants use the nutrients, it'll clear up. It's going to take a couple of weeks. We knew that.
Yeah, and we've just had getting new pumps and stuff in for aeration. So, yeah.
So we've just come down to look at the pond in the bottom pig paddock, where we had all the shenanigans going on last week, just to see what it's like. And I see the water flow has stopped enough for it to be going, by the looks of it, back through the original pipe, which is good news. Although it's still flowing over here quite hard. So that's a good thing, because it was, as you remember, all flooded here. Now it looks as though that's better. But this is quite a deep pond. We didn't realise how deep it was until I got the mini digger in there. But yeah, so I'd estimate nearly 3 meters in the middle. It's yeah, it's very deep indeed. I suppose it follows these rocks. They go there. That rock over there goes down. And then I've cleared up a bit over here. Got rid of brambles are our worst nightmare everywhere. So we're getting rid of brambles and clearing stuff up over there. So that'll green up with grass and stuff, and give more for the pigs to eat. And I think this ash tree needs to come out, because
yeah, it's not really enjoying it.
it's seeded itself there, but it's not loving it, is it?
Yeah, well, there was like a little island bit there, but obviously the water level's getting higher.
So yeah, I've also made all these stones available now, so I'll come over and pick these up, because I need lots of stones for lots of projects. One I will be starting very shortly. In fact, I'll start it tomorrow when Luke and Rachael are here. Rachel's back. Not all healed up, but healed up enough to be working. Okay, so now quick explainer. What we're doing is the problem is, as you can see, the well is absolutely full of algae. is caused by sunlight. As previously, Rachel had sealed the lid on the pump house here, so what we need to do is get rid of these brambles and stuff and then set these concrete beams. First one on this edge. This is great because I'm explaining this for video and these two guys at the same time. First one on this edge, and we'll take that point there. There's a stone there at the highest point, so we need a mortar mix made up to lay stones along here to get them up at the same height. Then we can put the tijolero on between the Vigas beams, and then we'll cover it up. What?
Abobadillas, I call them.
Abobadillas.
Yeah, it's another name for them.
That's for the concrete ones.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yours aren't concrete?
No, they are. Yeah, but I didn't know they were called that.
Ah, okay.
Because
I've heard them being called both.
Yeah. Abobadillas.
Abobadillas.
Well, there you go.
Took me a while to learn that word.
Languages, eh? Yeah. So abobadillas or tijolero, because the tijolero are made out of clay, like tijolo.
Of course.
Anyway, so that's what we're going to do.
Cool.
So I'm now explaining stuff for Luke and Rachel about what happens here. So this is the original well or water mine that we had here, like this. Someone had built this little pump house beside it. So what I built is this brick chamber with steps going down, which you can't see because of the algae, and a pipe going down to the waste.
That's the overflow, or what?
Yeah, that's the overflow. So what I'll do in a minute, I'll take that pipe out so this drains down, just to show you, but that because we got a lot of water coming in. Yeah, but to stop this algae I need to get this ow!
Thing covered.
Ow. I need to get rid of all these brambles and cover this, and then this will be crystal clear, cool water. I think it's about 12 degrees. 14.
So how deep is this?
Right, step here, then another step, then another step, then another step. So it's all told that deep, about 3 foot, maybe, something like that. But this is where the main water comes in.
Go? Yeah.
And it goes back under there, but not very far. And all that all needs cleaning out. But yeah, as you can see, we have severe algae problems. So yeah.
you do. And then you fill in the gaps, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're gonna have 1, 2.
I've been away shopping once we started this little project, and you don't normally go shopping for these funny little things.
Oh, but look how cute they are.
Don't you have enough chickens?
What are they?
Chicken math. They
What
are
are they?
Pekin bantams.
Pekin bantams.
Yes, thank you, Gabby.
Wow.
Oh, I saw them. Okay.
Yes.
I know the
Quanto
ones.
mais tem?
10.
One's falling asleep already.
So it's quite dark in here at the moment because well, it's just not too bad. I'm just in, this is my shopping I've done today. And I'm just about to drop the little chicks under these two here. And the brilliant news is, one of the little frizzle eggs has hatched. Now I don't want to disturb them too much, but I'm going to be popping baby chicks under. Now this is perfect timing, because obviously we have chicks. And hopefully we can find the new one as well. Come on, mums. Now they're quite high up at the moment, so I'm going to give them a few minutes, well, a bit longer than that, to settle down, and then they're going to be moved into a completely new run, so away from everything, so that at least the little chicks can get onto the ground and run around. So I'm really hoping, sorry mums, where's this? It's amazing how the chicks can get right in underneath there. There it is. So I'm just going to scoop this little one. So this is our new chick. That is brilliant. Hello, little babies. So in you go. Look at it burrowing in. It is absolutely amazing how they burrow in. So go on, in you go. So I'm just going to make sure everything's set up in the new nursery, and yeah, we shall be moving all these guys in a minute.
So what Luke and I have been doing, well, Rachel's doing an excellent job of cleaning up here. We've been building up the top of this wall so it's level with the underside of the vigas, the concrete beams. On that side we're pretty good, as Luke is demonstrating now. He almost looks like a stonemason with a trowel in his hand. Look at him.
I'm a pretend stonemason.
So we got enough for 3 beams there, I think nearly a couple of more to fill in. We'll do that, then we'll start filling in this side so it's all the same level. So Luke is a stonemason, trainee stonemason. He's at the moment fetching stones which he thinks is going to fit into here, and he's not doing a bad job at all, is he? Cool. Yeah, so building his arches is giving the impetus.
Maybe you'll need this one. Well, you're on our thumbnail again, Nick.
Really?
On top of the wall, on top of the arch with the stone.
All right.
Taking the stone for a walk. Very cool shot. Eh?
Cool.
Oh, plastico, perché? Che princessa! I thought it was hard.
Right. Yep. I did want to do this beam's fairly clean, but I think we've got to knock off.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Okay. Yeah. Hang on.
You sure you want to do that like that?
Pull him up a little bit.
This way?
Yeah. Yeah, good. So the other one, I'll do that side. Got to do.
It's pretty good. I mean, the beam isn't straight, you know what I mean? The top, I mean, it's not level.
Yeah. It's too high,
It's
yeah?
a bit off. It's a bit high, but yeah, it's high.
So the level? So we'll put it roughly in place, Luke. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Now. Okay. Hang on, wait.
Good morning, it's another lovely day here. Just a quick spin around. Look at that. And seeing how lovely it is. Look how I just cannot believe how well these nasturtiums are doing. Absolutely filled up the bed. So what I'm doing this morning before it gets too warm is I've got some see, I'm a bit shadowy here, but I've got some young tomato plants that I started off from seed. There's my phone. Some young tomato plants started off from seed, and I'm going to just put them all in the wicking bed down in the main veg garden at the moment. We're so behind with stuff, let's say. You know, it's not an excuse, it's just one of those things. But hopefully I'll get these guys in and they'll get a chance to get on growing, so I'll just take these ones down. So what I have, I've got, what is it, 45 I think plants there. So I have 15 green zebras, there's 6 Coração de Boi, 9 yellow cherries and 15 black cherries. So we're just going to do an intense planting in the wicking bed, and I'm just going to let the tomatoes do their tomatoey thing. So here's the wicking bed. We have a few tomatoes that we planted earlier, and I've also got a couple of rogue ones that have popped up, so these are going to be our mystery tomatoes. Now I know it's not a huge bed for the amount I'm going to put in here, but it is our wicking bed, and we're just going to I'm just going to ram it with all the tomatoes. Hopefully with the wicking watering system we shouldn't get any of the blossom end rot that we normally do suffer with because of the watering situation. So you see some of my lettuce. I don't know if that is the plural of lettuces or lettuce I should say. Doing quite well. We have a few peppers here. See, the galega cabbages are always doing well. And I have at last some onions that have popped up, so I might put a few tomatoes in this bit here just as an experiment, just to see how they do go, but I'm going to try to get as much as I possibly can in this bed here, so here it goes. So here is probably the worst leaf, that's such a word, planted up tomato bed in Portugal, but they're in. We do use a lot of tomatoes because we make a lot of pizza, so we have a lot of tomato sauce and bits and pieces like that. And I'm really hoping with the cherries this year, now that we've got a lot of work done and we're improving the cold room, I can actually ferment some of the tomatoes with garlic and as they'll be in a proper cold storage, they won't go pop like they have done on me previously. So there's tomatoes in this bed and a couple of peppers, a few extra ones in this bed, and I've also have a view of all the chaos here still. Planted some here, so it's all just a bit of an experiment. So let's say we have water, but with just a different watering system. So hopefully, yeah, hopefully we can get some good tomatoes this year.
So we've come into the boys' pig paddock to harvest some nice stones to finish off that little job. We've already got a load already. So biggest flattish ones really, so we can stack on top of each other. Yeah, cool. Come on, you two do all the work, I'll just film it.
No problem.
So what we're looking is...
So here you have more water.
Yeah, there's another barrage in there.
Watch out the one.
And under here, Luke. Oh, Luke's not been here before. Look, under here. So there's the water, yeah. 6 metres deep in the middle.
Wow.
Under here, there's a cave that goes underneath the road.
Oh wow.
So it starts here and goes back to
Some
that.
big boulders
oak
in
tree.
there. Wow.
Huh?
Beautiful. So you don't use this at all?
This no. So what I'm going to do is build a floating duck house.
Oh nice, I was
Clean it all up, and then they'll be safe in the middle of there.
Uh-huh.
It does drop down by about, well, summer to winter varies about 2 metres in depth, 6 foot, 7 foot maybe.
This was really wild, wasn't it?
Apples on the way.
You're going to start the other one now, what, already?
Yeah, let's see how far it comes.
Cool.
Oh, did we check that ender?
The level.
What's wrong here? Where's the level?
You haven't done it yet, then.
Abandoned it, eh?
You haven't put water yet, have you?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I'm hoping is that beam will go across here somewhere.
Sure, can make it.
Huh?
I don't have the size.
It didn't happen if it's not filmed. You've heard it first.
Sorted it out.
You heard it first here. So there we are. We have the basic framework over the thingy, water mine. I'm going to pull the pipe out in a minute and show you just how deep it is, and we can give us a chance to come back after lunch with a broom. And Rachel, because she's so good at it and loves doing it so much, she can clean the bottom out.
Oh no, that's so cool.
It's okay, I don't mind getting my feet wet.
It's up to your waist.
So I've just given the tomatoes of water. I'll show you that in a minute, but I just thought I'd show here we have a nice load of strawberries all coming on, so I shall nip up and get a cold drink for myself because it's starting to warm up, and then come down and get some strawberries. And I'm also really pleased as well because my little gooseberries are coming on as well, so that's good. So yes, so at the moment, quick, like I say, even though we've trimmed and weeded and stuff, everything has grown still so quickly. It's been quite a challenging year so far. So there we go. Even though this is the wicking bed, I've topped up the water in it, but I've also just given them a light top water just to settle them down, and the same with these guys over here. And you may also notice I have some mullein growing here. Now I need to do a quick check, but I do believe this stuff is a very good medicinal plant. So yes, I should, whilst I'm having my cold drink, or a cup of tea, cold drink, I don't know, I think a cold drink, because yeah, like not a lot of clouds up there, is there? I shall have a quick look up about what to do with mullein. So, good morning. That was the boy piggies' breakfast. I'm just off to do their breakfast and just a little routine to show what we're doing with Max at the moment, because we've had a couple of questions about Max. He's not forgotten, he's a very integral part of our family. So, as you can see, the boys are waiting for their breakfast. Hello boys. Right. Right, I'll just stop this a minute. Now they all run over to their bowl, but they generally will end up wearing half of their food because they do like to shove it around. So let's try to do this. See, look, Pumpkin's got a lovely decoration. Oh really? So they shove in. Honestly guys, you don't help, do you? But I do have a spatula, so I'll just scrape out the rest. So suitably decorated in their breakfast, especially Pumpkin, he's got a nice food earring. I always put water with their food because we feed in troughs. It just makes sure they get a bit extra moisture. But I will be soaking the corn. Now it's getting a lot warmer, so that's going to be soaked. So what I do now is a quick check on their water. Their bed's fine, they've got loads of straw in there still. They do have access to pond water, and just see this is still full. I filled it up yesterday. I generally fill it every other day, but I do like to check that they haven't drunk it all. So, off to do Max. The bucket I've just used to feed the piggies with, just giving it a quick wash out. I put some fresh water in it. And this gets taken over to where Max will be. Now what he's done is he's been in here overnight, and he is actually getting much better because we have 4, you might just be able to see them, there's 4 ducks there. He is getting a lot better, but I think just being kept in this paddock with the chickens and ducks, he couldn't see the traffic because you like to bark at cars and people, don't you? So we've put him into this paddock during the day. Let me just open it up close there. Where it's by the road. He also has, we call it like his Max's rock. He can sit up there, view the village, see vehicles and stuff, and yeah, generally keep himself occupied during the day. And he's also creating a presence here because this is our border along here. So again, when we had the sakurabu, the mongoose come through, they actually came through from the road and across here. So Max's presence is helping to be a bit of a deterrent, we believe. And then at night, he's in here and he can just patrol around and probably eat all the chicken poo. Hello, you're not a bad dog really, are you? Good boy. Right, what we do, come on, jump down. Max, you have to put your feet down, don't you? You have to put your feet down, then Mummy can open up the gate. Go on, jump down. Good boy. Good boy. Come here. Right. Oh yes, in we go. Go on, in there. Go on. Go on. Go on. Good boy. Wait. Very awkward. That's your water. Right. Oh. Do you want a treat? Hey? Yes, Mummy has a treat for you. That you said right in my pocket. Good boy. Oh, go on then. Go on. So yes, he is much happier in here because, like I said, he can see all the neighbours, see what's going on. And yeah, and like I said, we put him in the actual chicken run at night. So here is his food bowl, water from yesterday. No more treats, you know you only have one. So what I do, fresh bucket of water, we get his food bowl, old water, a quick swish out, just to make sure it's clean. There we go. And then water bowl. We've got a rogue corn plant growing there, so it's quite good. I watered the corn plant. Give his water bowl a quick brush out. Water the corn. Bowl back. And fresh water. And a bit more for the corn. And Max gets on to his guard duties. What are you doing? What are you doing? Did you steal my brush? No wonder I couldn't find it. Did you steal my brush? What's this? Good boy.
Yeah, sitting on that.
It was, yeah. I just.
Oh, it still is. It's sitting on there. Got it?
This one.
Scotch. Scotch would be better than what I'm doing it.
We're here.
No, I think it's done now. I think it's pretty good because it's all moving. I'm just a bit worried about it. Yep. I think it's just might be
Very little. Okay.
Find a stone first. Okay, fits.
What level do you want it?
On the side of here.
There.
Gonna put another one of these on there yet.
Oh, you're going to keep going?
Yeah.
Okay. I
So if
thought
you-
this was the end.
No, because look, we can put another one on there, another one on here. Yeah. And that makes it easier to put.
What
You
you got
filming?
there, Nick?
Look what I got. Stolen from my father. He's gonna have to come and get it. Luke's gonna help me pull out the overflow pipe from the bottom. We're gonna lower the level and scrub it all out, because tomorrow when I get the new blocks for the top,
Yeah.
that will be all sealed off from the sunlight, so we won't get any more algae, which is
Okay.
the biggest problem.
Yeah.
Has to be spoken to in the proper
Proper English and pronounce every single
Yes.
letter.
Right, if we can get this green stuff out.
What, in there? This?
Everywhere, yeah. Oh. That's roots coming from. Try not to pull that pipe out.
Okay. Maybe I'll just use my hands.
You see what I mean about it being cold?
Mm-hmm. Very nice.
Oh no, not down there.
What is this? Plastic.
Whoa. Don't put any. No, don't put any plastic in. It doesn't matter there, but no more plastic.
Okay.
Some of it is bungs in pipes. You'll see when it's drained out what I mean.
Okay.
Do that. Make a loop. So the thing. Right. We can do this time of year because we have plenty, more than enough water. Pull the plug. Pull that out. What we call pulling the plug. Yeah. As it's going, I'll brush all this off into there. You know you can get a pressure vessel pump, so it has a pressure vessel and get how it works.
That's how an amp pump works.
It's a similar, but there's an easier design with no moving parts. You pressurise a vessel.
Oh.
Yeah, and then it relies on the pressure in that vessel.
So what, you have a little tank or something?
Yeah, a little tank. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And it works on the same principle. So I may do that if I can get it to go. So yeah, I want to pump water from here into the pond.
That's a cool thing to experiment with, and it looks like it's a good situation we got here for it. I think it'll work.
So if you know what type of pump I can use,
ram pump,
a round pump or some different type to get water from here, it needs to be up to 2 meters. That's all to be able to fill the pond.
A ram pump can do 7, right? 1 to 7.
I don't know. But I always thought you had to have flowing water for a ram pump.
Yeah, but some head, eh?
Okay.
I mean, if you build the wall up and it does fill up, then you have more head if you do it past the wall. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you'll have more head.
Yeah.
Or
could I incorporate it so where it flows down here, the drop, because I've got nearly or if I stand in.
There you go. That's true.
If I can use this drop
as that's head, eh? You've got
if you know anything about that, let us know in the comments and or send us some links or whatever. That'd be ace.
So once Max is all put back into his day paddock, I come down into the chicken and ducks, make sure we've got everybody's here. So this is where I just let everybody out then, even though we have the Jacuzzi automatic door timer, because I'm down here a bit earlier now. Hello mummy and babies. I just let everybody out. She's doing ever so well there, look at them. Hey, hey. Shh, 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 shh. Yes, I'm coming to let you out. So this door is set for 8 o'clock in the morning. It is now currently, I don't know if you can see that, 22:08, but I'll open up said door. Hello girls and boys. Hello duck. Yes. So we've got a new hen. This is Mickey, the little black one there. She was a survivor of a mongoose attack at our friend's hut in Luca on Portugal Living. So yeah, we've picked her up because she couldn't be on her own, and she settled in very well. So thank you guys. And thank you Rick. So once these guys are out, I come in after feeding the other piggies and pick up the poo. Right, you may be wondering why we do have, there's actually 4 ducks that are rebels. They refuse to go to bed at night. They roost on top of the actual duck house. So far, it's a lot less hassle on the ducks to try to chase them in every night. I'd have to get a big stick and poke them off the roof otherwise, because it's quite high up. But again, I think it's helping Max just to sort of get used to the ducks again. Yes, we had that issue. Obviously, he'd been in here just in the duck and chicken paddock, and like somebody said, he might have just been bored. He absolutely loves the view up there in the top rocky paddock. He likes to see the vehicles and what's going on. So yeah, lesson learnt. Now we release what ducks are good and go to bed. And it's our 4 boys, so obviously they're not brave enough. 4 boys and 1 girl. Yeah, the boys aren't brave enough to spend the night out. So yeah, that's just a quick update with how we're dealing with, not really dealing, how we're sort of giving Max a bit more responsibility. So he's still got to guard our chickens and ducks, but he's in a much happier place now. He's up in the, what we call rocky paddock. I did just see him back. You won't be able to see him, he's going to be behind that cork tree there. Sat up on the rock. I don't know if I can get in and see him. Hey! Come here. There. See, you're much happier now, aren't you? Go on then, on your rock. I don't go on my rock. You're not having another treat because you've already had a treat. Yes, you have, haven't you? Hey, there you go. Go and bark at the neighbours. Good boy. So yeah, like I said, that's just a quick recap of Max's new routine now. And all I do now is just go and feed the other piggies and the chickens, clean them out and have a nice cup of tea. Well, Nick would have made a nice cup of tea. He better have anyway. Nick's off to Luke and Sarah's in a bit, so to continue with their brilliant arch work. So yeah, that's definitely something you need to check out on.
So we've just had a good clean up, as you saw. Water's nice and clear now. Well, it's a bit murky, but we're all there. We're just waiting for it to fill up and do the final overflow. And it's nearly there.
Because then you're going to get that convex.
Yeah, we've got water. We've got water tension to deal with now, but we're right on the same level. You can see it's sort of bulging up around the sides. Come on, water, you can do it. You can see you in the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's over the edge of the pipe. It's still not broken the whole surface tension yet. Oh, it's tense. It's so tense.
Riveting.
Come on. Now, my theory is that this whole area underground, which is supplying this water well, it all has to fill back up, which is why it's so slow, because it's just not just filling the area of this little tank I've created, it's filling the area of the whole underground, what are they called? Aquifers. That's what I think is happening here, so we're nearly there. Come on, pipe, come on. Lots of flies and ants in here.
You're still going to give up, turn it off, and then it'll start flowing.
I think it's just started now. It's amazing the tension of the water is like it's actually higher than the pipe now. It's going to give up any minute. Yes, there it goes. So there, another little job done. So there we go. Gonna need to get some more blocks tomorrow, but that's a great job started there. Cleaned out in the bottom, all lovely and dandy. What we're doing now is collecting rocks for here. As you can see, Luke's manhandling them, and we're gonna finish the wall off here. Then I can fill this in, concrete everything, job done, looking lovely. So today I find myself back at Cindy Vine's place. Basically I'm putting this column, this beam through the middle here, so we got something to put the rest of the sheets on. I've returned with brackets, etc, so I'll fix that beam up, check that it's level across here. I may have to cut a section of it out here so it's level. I'm not sure if the beam sat there is right for this wall, so yeah, I'm gonna have to cut a section out of that. But yeah, let's crack on. So there we go, roof done, all screwed on. Nice big space now. Help from the lads, Leon and Angelo, and there's a little bit extra sticking out here off a 6 metre beam, which I'm going to suggest she could put a beam across here on the inside so it overflies this beam here, the concrete beam, and the same on that end. And then she could put the 5 metre sheets that she originally bought would just about fit on them, so she could have a little extended extended roof over the entrance, which would keep the entrance more dry as well. We'll see. So there we go, that's it for this week. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you enjoyed it, please give us a big like. And if you liked it and you're not subscribed, don't forget, it's easy, just subscribe.
It's free.
And don't forget to ring the little notification bell
Ding, ding.
to get notified for upcoming videos. Might be an extra one next week, you never know.
Ooh. In the meantime, nom 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 nom. Only a few more buckets to go.